everybody? How's it going? Welcome to our first ever 6-hour live stream of Final Fantasy XIV. So, last time we played the game, we started a brand new character, but I've got something in the works for that character. You might not have seen it because I wasn't streaming, but we have something very special in mind for that character. So we're not going to be playing that character for a little bit. Instead, what we're going to do for the 6 hours is we're going to be doing some higher level stuff and finishing up some story mode into Dawn Trail. And unfortunately, the server is currently congested. It always is.
You have to charge an extra $9.
Get out. Those of you watching, that was my wife deciding to do a terrible joke. Oh, actually, Sue, can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Could you give me like a cup of ice and water and some tonic water?
Oh.
Yeah, just like... Alright, so, yep, here we are. We're kind of in the middle of the post-Endwalker story mode. Currently we're about to set up for the raid on Barbaricia, so let's see if we can actually get some people, because I was trying to do this earlier today before like I hopped on stream, so it's like I have like a pretty point of entry, but the problem is like at 9 o'clock in the morning ain't a lot of players on, so let's see if now that it's about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we can maybe pull some people in. Okay, 5 minutes. That is a nice change of pace from the, what, 19 minutes it was in the early morning? So, like I was saying, the new character, we're going to have something a little special going on with him. Also, throughout the stream, I'm going to be doing random, like, drinks and snacks, because 6 hours is kind of a long time to just be sitting here doing nothing. So if you guys want to like recommend like some snacks or something for me to get, like go ahead, I'm always open. If you guys want to talk about anything specific, like I'm always down for that. Where is thank you.
That was funny. 15 minutes. Where's the bottle?
Yeah. Like I said, we're in the beginning, so it's fine. It's alright. But yeah, so first drink up is tonic water. Because in all honesty, tonic water is probably one of the better things you can drink for your, not for your gut health, but like for, you know, general body health.
The exception is because gin is emphatically not very good for your health.
Gin's herbaceous. It'll hold on. You'll get some fucked out. Yeah, that too. Juniper berries are good for your health.
They are good for your health.
Yeah, so there you go. Gin and tonic, good for your health.
Also, to your lovely people, I apologize in advance. I am building furniture, so you may hear some thumps and some, "Aw man, why doesn't this fit?" But we're all here for some Final Fantasy.
On this 14, baby.
I just wanted to warn anybody in case you hear like
Ridiculous.
35-year-old woman cursing.
And while we're waiting for the raid to start, just gonna talk about some random shit throughout the day. First and foremost, I want to talk about the article that's been kind of like floating around the Final Fantasy space about like losing players. Now I haven't played Dawn Trail yet because we're getting into that today. So I can't really say how divisive it actually is. But from my understanding, it is definitely a very misleading kind of expansion, because I saw the trailer. It looked fun. It looked fun as hell. It looked like the idea was just like, finally, no world-ending terror, no gods to be slain, no massive world-shattering implications. And I'm so down for that, because like I think with every expansion that ends with a world-shattering revelation, like you need to have one that like kind of means nothing in the grand scheme of things, if that makes any sense. Like, like, it's not that it can't have an important plot line and like connect through to something a little like more important, but it should be like very chill. That way, like, players have a chance to cool down and be like, okay, this is a fun little game again, and then back to this. So, with hearing what I've been hearing, like, that is the case, and that is the problem. And I don't disagree that that is an issue. I don't think it's worth losing hundreds upon thousands of players and you know, dropping below 1 million. I don't think it's that, you know, incredulous. I mean, it could be. It absolutely could be. But yeah, it's just like I think maybe like people are like blowing this a little more out of proportion than they probably should. We're also just gonna be putting these up just so this way, like, because I gotta do both of these for quests anyway. So we'll see whichever one we get into first. But as I was saying, I genuinely think that the fact that people are saying like, oh, it's slowly like losing its tempo. I don't think that's true. I don't think like that article fully understands like the appeal of Final Fantasy XIV. And yes, again, I'm not gonna sit here and say like we shouldn't have had like an expansion that was just like goofy for the sake of having a goofy one. Because again, I've cracked jokes with my friends who play this game with me. I'm just like, oh cool, another god to kill. How many does that make now? I'm pretty sure I'm going for a whole pantheon. And yeah, like, it can get a little stale at times. Absolutely. Absolutely it can. But I don't think that, like, I don't think it's a necessarily bad thing to have an expansion that maybe doesn't live up to the trailer. Because I think inevitably, like, the thing about trailers is we, as, like, a community, we ascribe, like, what is supposed to be happening in the trailers and, like, what they're supposed to imply. And then it's like, if it doesn't live up to the implication that we have created in and of ourselves. I'm starting this very heavy. I apologize that this stream is starting a little heavy. But I think it's important to talk about it. Because, again, all I'm doing right now is I'm just waiting for people to join for raids and stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think part of it is implicity bias, I believe it's called, or something along those lines. Basically, like, we create this idea of what we think is supposed to happen, and then when it doesn't happen the way we want it to, all of a sudden, like, it's the developer's problem. It's like, oh, you know, Yoshi P is not doing his job right. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. But again, once I get into Dawn Trail, it could be an entirely different situation, right? Like, I'm absolutely going to sit here and say, I'm trying to work to get it getting into Dawn Trail, so this way I can actually figure out what the story is. My friend is playing it, and he's saying like it's perfectly fine. It's a good expansion. It's not great, but it's not bad. And it's like we've had some meh expansions in this game. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, look, Stormblood was one of my favorites aesthetically. Absolutely, it was one of my favorites aesthetically because of like Kugame and the Samurai and the Reaper class. Like it was a good aesthetic expansion. The story was a little but like the aesthetics were good. The aesthetics were clean. I feel like Dawn Trail probably gonna be the same thing. Like the aesthetics are pretty clean, but like the story might be a little bit changed, and that's okay. It's okay for it to have a meh storyline, right? I mean, granted, this is also Final Fantasy, which is a wildly story-driven game. But at the end of the day, I think it's just kind of important to recognize that a lot of people still put in a lot of good work for it. And I genuinely don't think it's a bad expansion. I don't think it's gonna be a bad expansion. I think it's gonna be a middling expansion. But I don't think it's gonna be a bad expansion. Right? But yeah, so that's kind of my feelings on that. Is it's mainly just gonna kind of come down to like how it actually plays. But I think I don't think this game is gonna be hurting for players for an extensively long period of time. people doing their daily roulettes. Like, come on. Like, let's get it. For anybody who can actually, like, see my hotbar, if you can't really see my character, I'm just gonna move around a little bit, but, yeah, I made healing classes. Specifically, right now, I'm playing my main class, which is Astrologian. I think it's probably one of the most fun classes I've ever played in any kind of MMO, or even any game, really, if I'm being because it kind of feels sort of like a good mix of like Final Fantasy 12-ish, that general ballpark. And like, oh, finally, okay, Storm's Crown, let's do it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I've never done this raid before, because story raid I have not managed to like get to this. So we're gonna see how I handle this for the first time. Also, apologies if I go a little quiet, because, you know, focusing, because you gotta keep everybody alive. At least assist in keeping everybody alive. Because the Astrologian, like, I'm really good with regen effects and, like, support buffs, but, like, my healing is still kind of... Like, I'm definitely, like, the third or second best healer class in the game, for heals specifically. But I am definitely not, like... I'm definitely more of a buff kind of person. Alright. Alright. Also, I'm sorry, I'm just a big sucker for the throwbacks in this game, and like the fact that this is Final Fantasy IV is fantastic.
Give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
And like the way that they integrated it into the actual world is beyond fascinating to me.
Such rich, exquisite use. My head shivers with anticipation.
Yeah, I use a mouse and keyboard just because like I find it so much easier.
On your way.
Okay, wow, that was a shot. Dang.
Try this.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, these are really fast. Jeez, man, these swings are getting faster on me. Or I'm getting slower. Okay, so that's an inside. That's good. Okay, gotta follow everybody. Like I'm trying not to die here, but I'm still getting hit. So this is kind of unfortunate.
My legs are as the wind.
Oh dang.
Strong and free.
Okay, that wasn't great. Yeah, you can probably tell like I'm not perfect professional here, but like, you know, we're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy a game. Like, we're not here to be, you know, perfect. Because perfection doesn't really exist in like mobile games and games like this. Like you can't be perfect.
Try this.
Come on now. Yeah, see, like I'm trying to do what everybody else is doing, and it's just like not working for some reason. There we go. Haha. Ah, now we're getting. Alright. Him up. Healing factor. There we go.
A fair window. You feel it too, do you not?
Okay, that time I got it. Yeah, no, now I'm getting it.
You've
Now
done
I'm
well
getting it.
to last this long. But
Oh
the
shit, I
battle
used
has
those
only
gas. I
just
used not to use those
begun.
gas. Oh crap! Oh, she's just doing it. Yo, this is some My Hero Academia style crap. Like wrapping her hair around herself. Bayonetta. That's what I'm thinking. Bayonetta. What in the good heaven? What am I looking at here? I think everybody kind of forgot that I have a barrier that like lowers damage. Lowers damage.
I'll make it.
Refreshing is active. Let's go. Okay. Oh god. I know I'm.
Don't underestimate me.
Right. Forgot she'd win. A lot of her tricks probably like she's not.
Feel my fury.
Alright, I still have this.
Know your place.
Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about. Like, quick and eat, fast and easy. Well, actually, it was pretty fast. Considered. And there we go. Boom. Quick and easy. All right.
No.
I like that.
I will not be denied.
Deny that. Well, I did deny that. That. Ah, look at that, and some player commendations. I always appreciate that. You should always try to give the commendations every
There's
time
still
you finish
time.
something if you play the
With
game.
more of the dragon's ether, I can yet.
No, piss off.
You're finished.
Also,
Damn it all!
I have to admit, the fact that that is like I'm not gonna spoil any. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much from before this. But if you're watching this and you have not gotten up, if you have not finished Endwalker, you should not be watching this stream because we will be doing some story content, and the post story content is like there. So please try to avoid watching this if you have not beaten the game yet. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's okay. Okay. So everything's
I
good.
see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
So yeah, we're gonna see how long I can keep this live stream going. I'm hoping for 6 hours.
Crystallized
We're
or
gonna
scattered.
see if like
The day
something
is
comes up or
ours.
whatnot.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya.
It's never that easy.
So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless.
Yeah, because otherwise the mystery would be spoiled. Ah, Scrub Lord! What's up, dude? Yes, we just won against
You've deprived
Barbaricia.
your sister's captive of another
Barbaricia,
powerful
so
champion.
yeah, I'm winning.
With Zero,
How you doing,
we may
man?
yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Yep, there it is. The passing out, that means something is far worse than we're given to believe. Ah. Well, you found the right
Her
place to be
ether is
bored, I
nearly
guess.
spent. Perhaps unsurprising
We're gonna
given
be
how
here
much
for a
power
while,
she
man.
used.
In Final Fantasy 14 talking bullshit. So, good place to be. Currently, my wife is making her farewell to TikTok video, so I got plenty of time for myself.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Yes, we should. Because again, she is the only
Agreed.
reason we're winning these
Eager
fights.
though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Yeah, you can hear the anger in his voice where he's just like, oh, I do not want to stop, but if we don't, it's going to be worse. So obviously we're not going to spend the whole stream just talking about Final Fantasy 14. I mean, we're going to be playing it through the whole time, but, like... Oh, yeah. No, I completely agree. Let's not focus on the negatives. Let's focus on the positives. We didn't blow up today. There's the positive. I'm sorry. But in all legitimacy, like, you are correct. Like, we shouldn't strictly focus on negatives, because otherwise, like, life's already miserable enough. You know, we gotta go to work for like 8 to 10 hours a day. We gotta come home, we can barely enjoy ourselves. Yeah, no. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There, she would be guaranteed all she required. Yeah, but would she survive in the source? Is a good question, actually. Yeah. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? Okay, that is an interesting bit of dialogue. She can't consent to being brought to the, Yeah. And thank you for following Scrublord. And yeah, no, Scrublord and I have known each other for years, man. We spent way too much time trying to kill each other. And I don't know if Karen has told you about like when she popped in for my streams, but I have chilled out considerably on my competitive streak. I'd still kick your ass though. Let's be fair. Honestly, I'm kind of glad we're using Estinian more for story stuff. Hey, hey, hey. I only failed 9 out of 10 times. 10th time we didn't get to. That doesn't mean nothing. No. This one. Or Romanian, huh? Also, hopefully by the end of the stream, we will have gotten the first Manderville, fully upgraded Manderville weapon, hopefully. That's one of my goals for this stream, is to finish doing that. We just need about 800 more Allian tomestones to actually get that done. Now, like I said, we are going to remove Storm's Crown, because we're going to get to Thalia. 30 minutes. Jeez, dude. I know it's an optional one, but come on. Teamed up and they never posted after. Yeah, no. Yeah, really. Like, how are you gonna argue how gravity works and you're like a combat guy? Like, gravity doesn't change just because like we're in a fantasy combat situation. Like, come on. Some good tonic water. Okay. There. Try to stay hydrated. Yeah. Yeah, and you know me, man. I always had to do both the science and the rule of cool thing. That's why my character's sword was made of that really dense metal. It's just like, yeah, I researched. I figured out what metal was the most dense thing I could put in it. God, that it's like when X tried to attack. Yeah, no, which is, well, okay, to be fair, the volts versus watts thing, I think unless you're really unless you're really like willing to look into the science of it, it is one of those things where it's just like they can become synonymous, but I do agree that is really dumb that if you're going to specifically work with that kind of ability, like, you should be thinking about it. I'm going the completely wrong way. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't want to come back to the 13th anyway for a little bit. Hey. We both know that I am directionally challenged with or without a map. Seriously, I remember this one time, me and my best friend were going to a movie. It was showing in very specific theaters in New York. And, we went there, and I had the directions printed out, right? And, unfortunately, this was back in the day before cell phones were really, like, ridiculous. And it said, like, go east. My dumbass did not understand east. Yeah, I really should have, shouldn't I? I would have absolutely been able to play that joke off right. I mean, after all, when you have no sense of direction, you can play it very easily. Alright, these guys. I love these guys. I mean, they're not villains. It's just... Have y'all just been standing here this whole time? Like how long have you been standing here?
Ah, you're all safe. Thank the sisters.
Yeah, I don't know why my... okay, I don't know why my Steam thing pops up. Figure a way to...
A moment while I close the gate.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, no, I probably could have found some way to make that work. Honestly, knowing me, I would have just been like, oh yeah, no, there was a weird open door somewhere in a forest. Like, really Nightmare Before Christmas, that trick. Those are the good old days, man, when we actually had enough time and enjoyment to actually roleplay.
There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
Oh, that's good to hear.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important?
What the hell?
You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Yeah, just like, I wouldn't worry about it. It's a door. Doors only lead to positive
Indeed.
things.
You are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
We were gone for like 2 days.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
We were gone
Chambers
for
have
like
been
2
prepared
days.
for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Like, good lord, it's been 2 days. Right, for 2 days in this world probably would be enough to kill you. Now that I think about it, I think a day in this world is enough to kill people. The thing about Final Fantasy is like, it's a weird level of you can die pretty quickly. Huh. Yeah, it never really stopped to think about that, huh? Huh.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely.
As am I.
But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Yeah, alright, let's do it. What's the problem?
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
They are, like, the Final Fantasy verse is definitely more of a logistical death trap than anything
In
else.
the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force.
So, like, yeah, we'd probably all die, like,
In
even
contrast,
in the calmest verse.
The source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine harnished cuisine more.
Yeah, no, I mean, food is
can certainly be arranged.
And food is honestly such a great warming thing, you know? Like, it's fantastic for getting better. Why am I fidgeting?
She looks like any other person.
The calmest Final Fantasy verse? That is a tough one. That's kind of a tough one to think about.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence.
I mean, I guess technically 8 would be the calmest if you really want to, like, play it straight. Because, like, until, like, Ultimecia really starts ramping up her plans, like, there was really nothing wrong. Like if you play 8, like, completely, like,
A
With me
change
straight,
wrought,
like, even
I
if you don't know
suspect,
anything about it.
with the power of darkness.
It
It
is
acted
a
upon the
pretty
part of
chill
her that
game.
is void
It is a
sent,
pretty chill
rendering
game
it dominant.
that
Thus, we
kind of
were
operates
able
like
to
our world.
reverse it with the power
So,
of light.
I would say definitely Final Fantasy VIII would be the calmest. Like, the world's biggest air quotes on that, but the calmest would be 8. And then after that, I would say probably like 9 or 1 would probably be the calmest after that. 10 is definitely on the lower end of calm, just because, like, you know, there's that whole impending cycle of sin coming back and all of that shit until the end of 10. So it's just like, oh yeah, no, every couple of decades, like, you know, yeah, 15.
I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came
Yeah,
from
right. You know what?
Fandaniel.
15 and 8 are probably tied. I would put 16 lower on the calm, but yeah, 15 and 8 I think are up there. True, but yeah, no, that is a good point. And plus, they have more modern amenities like cars and flying cars,
We're
and
Zero,
cell
wholly void
phones and
sent.
cameras.
I
so-
doubt the crystal
yeah, you know
would
what?
have had an
I might
effect
put
on her.
15 at the top. I totally wasn't thinking about 15 for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, because 15 doesn't really get crazy until, like, you start really dragging the Eidolons into the whole situation.
One might
And
say
even
that
then, that's
Hydaelyn
more of a
had a
personal
hand in your
problem
meeting.
than it is like a global problem. Until the time skip in the game, because I think people forget there's a time skip like right near the end, which is such a dumb place to put it. Like, if you're gonna put a time skip, you either gotta put it like 3/4 of the way through or halfway through.
Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is,
Oh,
I
yeah,
am willing to
100%.
pay it.
Like, I'm currently playing
Exhausting
through
though it
16
may be
like
at
right now
times.
because I finally managed to buy myself a PS5 because yes. I'm playing 16. It's very Game of Thrones coded, but like it's Game of Thrones coded, you know. So it's like, ooh, you feel me? You feel me? And like, legitimately, it's the only Final Fantasy I think where like being born with magic is worse than being born normal. You know what I mean? There we go. And I hate that I'm Oh, so then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it is utterly ridiculous. Though, to be fair, I really appreciate the combat mechanics. Like, the combat mechanics to me are probably some of the most interesting Final Fantasy has ever had. Oh yeah, they mentioned that I have an island. Yeah, I forgot 14, they just give me that. Those are good ones. 12, 15, and 9. Mine generally haven't changed in, like, years. My favorite has and always will be Final Fantasy X. My top 3 would be 10, then 12, because I actually did like plot and like development and all that, and Ivalice is one of my favorite realms in Final Fantasy. So yeah, 10, 12, and 5, honestly. Yeah. Final Fantasy 16 is the first Final Fantasy where like your gear really matters. Like it's like, don't get me wrong, like gear matters in other Final Fantasies, but like in 16, your gear is your like live or die situation. Like it's not like oh yeah, I just have really good gear, so I'll be fine. It's like, no, if I do not have good gear, I'm going to die. It doesn't matter. Okay, first and foremost, Lulu has nothing to do with it. She is a happily married... She's a MILF. I just thought about it. She is a goth MILF. I might have a problem. Or I might have a type. It could be both. Point being, that is not why I like 10. Although, to be fair, that is a very good reason to like 10. But yeah, 10 is my favorite, then it goes to 12, and then it goes to 5. And the reason 5 is in my top 3 is because 5 is the first introduction of my absolute favorite Final Fantasy class of all time. The one that got shafted in 14, and I'm still pissed at Yoshi P about. This is the only thing I'm pissed at Yoshi P for, is the treatment the Blue Mage got. Because Blue Mage is a fun, friggin' ridiculous class. I have a lot of problems. Thank you. Oh boy, okay, so Thalia might not happen today. Which I may have to make peace with. Oh! Oh, my dailies are back. My dailies are back. Huh. That's good. We might do some daily roulettes then. Just like. But let's put up Thalia again, just cause like, if all the dailies are up, then somebody's gotta pop in. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to switch to my white mage and like actually do my dailies. Cause like I said, I definitely just need my elegant tomestones at this point. Cause I need, how many more do I need right now? I need like 800 more of those. Yeah, I won't lie. The Dragoon definitely doesn't feel like how it used to anymore. Which, I mean, to be fair, Dragoon was always like a very simple class, but that's kind of what made it amazing. Is that like it didn't need to do anything super ridiculous. Like it was just jump, stab, charge a jump, stab. Like it never needed to be anything more than just like this. Like I am here to specifically use my lance in ways that like nobody else is using. Thalia, because I was not high enough level to do. Mother. I love how when I started this game, when I started really playing 14, like the healing class was so underutilized, and now that I'm playing it, and now that I've been like, oh yeah, no, I'm the super healer. Like, I really enjoy playing the healing class. That's when the tanks started evaporating into the ether. I guarantee you, I switch over to playing tank, all of a sudden, healers are going to be nowhere in sight. Every time. Showed up and kind of stole its thunder, but yeah, Dragon's still good. But yeah, no, for this game, like, they really decided to screw over Blue Mage. Yeah, we got the joke. My God, man, your sense of humor has never aged, has it? Like you never progressed. I've known you for over what? It has been over 10 plus years since I've known you. That is a weird thought to have. Is anybody ever just stop and think about their friends and just be like, I've known this person for a significant portion of my life, but have you ever like stopped to really think like, oh, that is actually a significantly longer amount of time than I thought it was? It's like 10 years doesn't seem like a lot, but like when you actually realize, oh, it's been 10 years, it's like, oh, shit, like it's been 10 years. Screw it. I am just gonna join because, like I said. Damn right I know very well. God, I'm old. I gotta stretch. I gotta stretch just by sitting. Ah, God damn it. Why is it always the Praetorium? Every time I do the main scenario, always Praetorium. I know this place inside and out. Yeah, no. Oh my God, it is weird that we've all known each other for over 10 years. Like, it is wild. And to be fair, man, we had some good times back in the day, man. Like, damn, we used to have like some real good times. As you can see in the background, there's my wife.
What
Okay.
you doing?
Just doing my dailies up for my YPH class.
Cool.
Must eat egg. Alright. But yeah, no. But honestly, that is pretty cool. Oh, well, okay, so Yams is your actual cousin. So yeah, of course you know them for most of your life. But to be fair, good on you for still having a good relationship with your cousins. I don't know what that's like. If I'm being completely honest with you. I have not had a good relationship with my cousins in years. Yeah, one of my viewers, he was my old RP buddy for over 10 years. He's like, one of the people we hung out with the most was his cousin. I'm like, oh.
Oh! I used to be really cool with like a lot of my cousins.
Yeah, and then one of them decided to sleep with too many people.
We're not having this conversation in front of the world.
Yeah. Sweetie, it's okay that your cousin was General Sloot.
Stop it.
Nope.
Stop it or I won't build this conversation.
I'm sorry, who's losing on that deal?
I am.
So then why are you thinking it's a punishment for me? But in all seriousness, I'll stop. But, again, good for you. Good for you that only one of your cousins has a problem. All of my cousins are a goddamn problem. Like, even my cousins on my father's side of the family, they're a bunch of goddamn morons, drug addicts. Yo, these tanks are really just trying to kill themselves. I swear to God, they have the survival instinct of lemming. It's just like, I'm going to grab the attention of every friggin' enemy in a 30-yard radius. Stop telling her to smack. He says you should smack me. I deserve it. I deserve a lot. I mean, I deserve a lot of things, like hugs and beer and joyous things, Kaloo and all that jazz. But some people like to remember that I was a douchebag back in the day. Even though I was still one of the nicest people we ever had to deal with. Oh, Lord. Honestly, if you could even try to get half the people on the server to egg her onto it, like, I would be impressed. I would be nothing short of impressed.
If he gets 1,000 likes on the stream and 5 subs, I will slap him.
She'll do it on camera too. Yes, back in the day.
Imagine if, oh my god, if it happened, that would be so bad. I'll just slap you and cry.
I mean, if I get 5 subs and I can start making money off of this, like, I'll let you slap me.
Really?
I got no issue with that.
This is kind of like those TikTok and TikTok.
Yeah, that's.
This is kind of like those social media things where it's like, give me if I give you $1 million, will you like slap your ex, or will you like,
Yeah.
will you like push your dad down a flight of stairs? Apparently you would. You would let me slap you for 5 subs.
I mean, hey, gotta make money somehow.
It's good that you have a price. It's good that you notice.
It's a slap. It's not. Look, anything worse than a slap is gonna cost a hell of a lot.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I just really good.
Oh, your wife would slap you for free? Eh. I mean, I would too.
You would not.
Not you.
Oh.
I would never hurt you.
Oh, you'd slap someone else's wife. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what? You slap yourself for free?
I already do.
You slap yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant you would slap him for free.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm upset.
If I had to smack a baby for... You know what? You know what? $1 billion's a pretty good price.
You have to slap babies sometimes when they don't cry after they're born.
Yeah, but we're talking just like out of pocket.
So what did the baby do?
Doesn't matter.
The baby insult your mom?
Doesn't matter. If I was offered $1 billion to smack a baby, I would.
You would not smack a baby.
For $1 billion? Sweetie, think about what $1 billion would change in our lives.
You would go to jail.
I wouldn't.
You would go to jail. They would confiscate that money, and then it would go to the government, so they could ban more apps.
Why would I go to jail for slapping a baby?
But the parents would take you to court.
What if it was the parents offering the money?
Then I guess you would get off scot-free, and then the parents would get CPS called on.
There you go. See, I walk away fine. I always walk away fine. I always walk away better than when I entered. And besides, legally speaking, even if I wasn't smacking their baby, we can always just argue the person holding the contest is the one who would go to jail. But they are the one who insisted on the baby being smacked. By the way, they never say how... Yeah, that is true. That is the other thing. They never say how hard you have to smack somebody to get the money. Like you'd think they would. Like, you'd think they'd be like, oh yeah, you have to smack that taste out of their mouth. Like, to get the money. It's like, no, they never specify how hard you have to smack someone to get the money. So you could just smack a baby with, like, the same force, the same playful force you, like, hit a kid with anything. Yeah. It could literally be a tap, or it could just be, like, something playful. Like parents, smack their children all the time during play. It's perfectly fine as long as, like, the child is not actually in harm. Like, yeah, no, I'd be fine, speaking. Easily. But, like, what are laws to morals, like, truly? You know, like, what do laws mean when you're talking about morality? Talk about how, people are treating, like, how people are treating, like, the new expansion. Like, dang, like, I'm just having a heavy day today. And again, it's only been an hour. So, to be fair, the fact that I've been streaming for an hour already, kinda nice. Kinda nice to be doing this early in the day, you know? Law is an instrument of the man, of the bourgeoisie. Rise up, proletariat. Okay, I'm not about to get banned off of TikTok, off of Twitch. You put that friggin' in my head. But, yeah, I'm not about to get kicked off Twitch just because, like, I decided to be like, rise up, my children. Although, like... No! Please. As long as no physical violence occurs. Yeah, as long as I don't physically do it, like, what are they gonna do? You know? Like, I could talk about hypothetically anything as long as it's not, like, treason or, you know, anything ridiculous. Because once you start talking about treason, that turns into a whole friggin' other thing. It just becomes a problem. You, sir, are annoying, and a man with a goldfish brain. That is what you are.
There's always thirsty edits of Luigi Mangione.
Like, that man is already hot. Why the hell's he gotta be like a hero too?
He's a hero for your people.
I know he's a hero for my.
American.
All I know is I just enjoy ridiculousness.
I hope eventually he finds a woman.
Like this whole box already.
Because I'm
Sad.
there's a man. There's a. I'm gonna try to describe what's going on. So, explosion. Just explosion.
Yeah.
looks like Ellis Moon's head.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites.
I know it's a white baby, but no, it is a white baby.
Yeah, it is.
For a second, I was like, Broadway doing good.
By the people,
Are we gonna make
for
it
the people.
popular?
Eagle!
Are we gonna make? Oh, nice.
Yeah, no. Fuck yeah, America! Like we are amazing. We can do anything, including really, really, really dumb shit that we probably shouldn't be doing. Yes, I've outpaced them. I've outpaced my fellow players.
I think people are
I mean, yeah, they're probably dropping like flies. Like, why let the government take your account when you can just delete it already?
This is kind of like the, there's like an episode of Red Ribbon where they're talking about the 2008 financial collapse. And they're just like, Griff, where are you going? And he's like, to pawn my armor and gun before the bank takes it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the trick. Like, giving our data directly to China as a... Yeah, no, somebody actually made a YouTube short about that already, where they're just like, ooh, we're on Red Note. We're giving all of our information to China.
I'm not on Red Note, by the way. I would hesitate before going on Red Note because they don't have American servers, so your data will be exposed to someone.
No, but I think that's probably why they're like at that point now it's just proving the point.
Honestly, though, if they ban Red Note, like, the joke is that they're gonna print out your entire browsing history and drop it off to the Chinese consulate. And honestly, that's the kind of protest I can get behind. Like, yes, here's everything I've ever read on AO3.
That would be a terrifying list.
The Chinese government, they'd stop, and the American government, they'd be like, nope, we don't want to hear any more of this. Let's embrace small government. Let's let these people live.
God, I forgot how
Imagine
much
trying
early.
to explain the ABO to the Chinese consulate.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they would know what it is to some degree.
No. I'm sure the people of China know what ABO is. I'm not in the Chinese consulate.
Someone showed the TOS and it's giving them permission. Yeah. Oh my God. Are you serious?
You also have to adhere to the Chinese constitution.
Yeah. So like, yeah, no. I think if you're joining Red Note, you're doing it more as like a point than it is anything else. Although I would definitely not do it. So they have all your passwords. Oh yeah, no. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that information.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine who, a TikTok friend actually, like, she joined it, and she was on there for like 15 minutes, and she's like, don't do it! She's like, don't do it! I actually got I translated the terms of service, and I went, ooh!
Yeah, this is one of those times where, like, the terms of service might be something worth actually looking into.
This is actually why I was a pretty late adopter of TikTok, because I joined in 2022, like, TikTok's been around since, like, the Trump era. So, it's been around, they've been trying to ban it since 2017. Because of the whole thing with, like, all your data and stuff. Like, I ain't trying to get hacked. But then when that just wasn't happening, like, they have American servers, it's not even owned by, like, a Chinese person. It's owned by a guy from Singapore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. TikTok's safe. Not good for the dopamine receptors in your brain, but good for your soul.
See, that's why I like long-form entertainment.
You watch YouTube shorts.
And yet, I can still get dopamine from One Piece.
I can get dopamine from things.
No, you can't.
I read books. When was the last time you read a book?
When was the last time you read it?
Recently. I'm reading a book right now. It is called The Deer and the Dragon.
Are you reading it because it's a good book, or are you reading it because it's softcore porn?
No, it's actually it's enough.
And we see the truth.
Well, no, because in our book, there's been, oh my god.
What?
I just got a link. So, Trump says he will likely get you covered anyway. Not when I just posted my goodbye video. which you don't need to watch.
Oh, I don't, do I?
No, say no. Just say no. Oh, you're buying snacks.
Yeah.
Why aren't you asking me if I want snacks?
Do you want snacks?
Yes, I want snacks.
What snacks do you want?
May I look at them? This is just what it sounds like.
Every day.
Every day.
The sound of a functional marriage.
You've been married for over 2 years now.
Yeah, no, it's great. But my internet data doesn't bother me, so it's Google, Apple, Meta, and X. Yeah, no. And that's kind of the reason I think they wanted TikTok gone, is just like, it wouldn't adhere to them and like all of the major corporations. So they're just like, we would rather not have that in. We're gonna avoid getting smacked by a hammer for no good reason. What do you want? Tell me what you want.
Justice.
We don't have that in America. Land of the free, home of the Whopper. That is our name.
Whopper.
Oh, Whopper. We don't even get to claim the Big Mac anymore.
I have not actually had a burger from John Grill.
Really?
I've only had burgers from Diners and ones that have been from the
Oh, good for you.
Nuggies.
Nuggies. Our generation had a real thing for chicken nuggets. Really.
Why wouldn't you?
They are divine.
Never experienced something as glorious as the nuggies. Nuggies and tendies are the proper chicken delivery receptacle.
You say as if chicken katsu doesn't exist.
It's a cutlet, and if you cut that up, it's a tender. Therefore, still okay. You thought you did something with that. You really thought you did something.
I mean, there's also grilled chicken curry salad.
Grilled chicken curry? I don't know if I like curry and salad.
No, it's basically just chicken salad using curry spices.
No, I know, but like curry flavor and salad?
Chicken salad.
What do you mean, chicken in the salad? They make chicken salad like tuna salad?
Yes! How are you just discovering this?
Who does that to a land animal? What, there's pork salad?
No.
And there's beef salad?
No.
No, that's disgusting. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that occasionally happens sometimes. The stream audio likes to fuck around and find out.
Oh, no.
It should be coming back on now.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody missed that.
That's disgusting. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, ring pops have red dye number 3, so let's not do that.
You know they're banning red dye number 5?
Red dye number 3.
Oh, it is.
That's why I was deciding if I wanted the ring pop, but then I said no. I don't think
this control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of
Always
the
make bad
ultimate
decisions.
weapon.
We're making bad decisions today. Alright, so I got 3 things. Oh. So I got 3 things. I got 3 things, but like you don't have to listen.
Okay, what'd you get? Cheez Its Original. There. Warhead's Extreme Sour.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Alright. You're buying dinner.
Down there. Oh, and don't even think about Don.
Don't look at me all sad, like you don't get.
Felix is getting worse. I don't think the connection to lost much.
Don't do that. Play your game.
My wife doesn't love me.
Hey, you get home before me now. You can cook.
What am I doing when I get
Tell
home?
me, for whom do you fight?
Yeah, there you go. That is true. We can cook together.
We can cook together. We said that we were.
So you know what? Let's do that tomorrow.
Believe in Eorzea.
Yes, I do believe in Eorzea. Do you believe in a thing called love?
Eorzea's unity is forged of
I'm
falsehoods.
pretty sure somebody has made that joke.
Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception.
Oh,
It is not but a cobweb of lies.
Yeah.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
That the thingies click in
In
instead of
Eorzea,
slide
beast
into
tribes
the
often
screen.
summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely
Does
respond
anybody else
in
feel
kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether.
There we go.
Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for...
Alright, audio should be back on.
Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question.
Yeah, sometimes
why
when the
do
net
they
craps
cling to
out,
these
it just
false
kills all of my
deities?
audio work,
What
and I don't
drives
know why.
even men of learning,
Yeah.
even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at
We should
their
be able
feet.
to.
Okay, so back to our conversation before your audio figured out.
Your masters
Apparently,
lack
there
the
is
strength
something
to do
called
otherwise.
chicken salad.
For
Yes.
the world
That's
of man
horrible.
to mean anything,
That sounds
man
horrible.
must
It's
own
really
the
not.
world.
You don't do that
To
to
this
land
end, he had
animals.
fought
You
ever
shouldn't
to
even do
raise
it to
himself
sea
in
animals.
conflict, to
Why not?
rich through
No,
conquest.
because mayonnaise is disgusting.
And with
It also
the
depends on
dust
how you
of
make it.
battle
I personally
settles,
prefer to use mustard.
It is ever the strong who
I think
dictate
I've
the
had
fate
chicken
of the
salad
weak.
before. Did I have chicken salad at the
I don't think so.
No, because I had tuna salad. Because I'm thinking I didn't know that chicken
Knowing
salad was
this,
like
but a single
I
path
thought it
is
was
open
just
to the infinite
bread
ruler.
thing that they
That's
made
a
at the
false worship.
You know, like
A
when you go
path
to
Yeah.
which leads to innovation
the little
and
like
death.
thingies that will sandwiches, and there was one that
Only
was
a
like
man
curry
of power
chicken, but I
can rightly
wouldn't call that
steer the
chicken
course
salad.
of civilization.
That's what it was.
And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
I don't know how to.
Come, champion
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat
Yeah,
shall
yeah.
serve as proof of my readiness to
Okay.
rule.
That is positively.
It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Finally. God, that is the only negative I can give early Final Fantasy 14 is that, like, they really just knew how to, they just really had a fascination with long diatribe monologues. Like, every villain had to have a full friggin' unskippable monologue. Like, I can understand, like, the first time you watch it, like, it's unskippable because it's like, oh, it's important to the story, it's development, and it's like, fine, I get that, but, like, could you not have made it skippable for later purposes? Because, like, some of us don't want to sit here every single time, listen to insanity. And again, every time you do the main scenario, it's always friggin' the tutorial. Like 80% of the time, it's just tutorial. Solo. We gotta pick up. Alright, there we go. And now for the obligatory boss final stand moment where we can't hurt them. It's gonna take us like 20 friggin' minutes, 3 minutes to actually get through this step. Because we all have to collectively pick one of these idiots to target and deal damage to. For some reason, the goddamn Bard is deciding to attack people on his own. Like the fact that his class actually doesn't have any damage output. To us, I guess. Alright, and we leveled up our White Mage class. Awesome.
I had not thought to be so
And
hard-pressed.
the only time you can skip. Alright, I believe that got us, what, 500 more Elegant Tomestones? Let's check. Yep, okay, we got about 500 from doing that. Okay, that is good. Good, means we only need 300 more. Alright, so let's go to... I guess high-level dungeons would probably be the next best one to go for. There we go. It's gonna be a pretty chill day, honestly. Because all this is just me playing Final Fantasy 14 while streaming. If you want to put something on the TV, you can, just below.
Sure.
Thank you. Because I mean, I'm gonna have long stints of like I can't play because I have to wait for other people to show up. Well, I'm gonna go to where... Lugane will always be my home point, even if I never hang out there. Oh, this is actually a really good anime. Oh, you and Rachel should watch Sakamoto Days. I think you both might like it.
Alright.
It's a comedy anime based around a hitman who's trying to retire and live the family life.
Alright, so question. Do I want to watch Grays? Do I want to start something new? Do I want to catch up on Love is Blind? Or do I want to go on YouTube and watch people be productive?
Definitely not the last one. And I would say find something to watch that like
Will make me less sad.
that too.
You watch Popstar, okay? Oh, you want to watch the Kanye West documentary?
No.
The 3 episodes of Kanye West.
Haven't you already seen it?
No, I never finished it.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
You did. I promise
How
you.
did it end?
How come I wasn't watching it?
I was watching starting 5.
Why do you care about learning about these?
Well, starting 5 is about fasting.
Okay. Why do you care?
Because,
you don't even watch Fast.
Because The Last Dance is one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. I wanted to see like a good like it's not that I don't know how to play basketball and I cannot shoot a ball and I don't know how it works, but watching them play how to play basketball is really interesting. With the like if anybody is looking for that, watch the last game.
If you have Netflix.
If you have Netflix. Oh, you know what I want to watch?
What?
I'm going to watch a comfort thing. Oh no, I don't think I can't.
What?
I wanted to watch Beyonce.
Oh god, again?
I said it was a comfort thing. All the aesthetics of this thing.
Yeah, it's Orange Black Policy.
Oh.
Every time you watch it, you say it.
Because it's interesting.
It can only be interesting so many times before it just becomes like, okay. You know? Oh yeah, he put out a new one.
Yeah, because
Yeah. It is probably a thing. Have I not been using my assignments? What in the hell? Ugh. Yeah, I had a feeling. Ugh, God damn it, ads. Eat them. Not ads like... Not ads like promotion. Ads, ADDS. It's an MMO term for enemies that can spawn during boss fights. Because they're generally connected to some kind of mechanic that will screw you over. So 80% of the time if the monster shows up during a boss fight, kill it quick. Like those kind of ads. Like it's ads as an addition.
Oh, but you mean ads like ads.
No.
Final Fantasy is
Yeah, no. Thanks.
like welcome to Final Fantasy 14. Do you want to buy us some barefoot shoes?
Like, it's already bad enough that Final Fantasy 14 promotes gambling to a certain degree. Nah, I'm kidding. But the gold saucer is kind of... cool. It's dead. And the only thing that sucks about White Mage is all of my skills are on the same cooldown. For using the invisible shield to make a really good clamor. Yeah, because paladins, I think paladins are the biggest have the biggest problem with glam. Because you have to glam either the sword and the shield to look similar, or you have to figure out, or you have to use the invisible shield to glam up the rest of the set. Like, there's really no two ways about it. Highwind, how the hell are you taking damage right now? Get the hell out of there. Yeah, get your close quarters, but come on. Alright, cool. Like a lot of like shrapnel, like exploding shrapnel. In terms of mechanics. much easier to fight, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that's what I like about like some of the dungeon design. That like sometimes the earlier bosses are the more annoying ones, and the bosses afterwards are the ones that are just like, oh yeah, no, this isn't too bad. Kiranabunga. Let's go. Bomb incubator. Granted, the stun effect only tends to slow down a little bit more use. So it's great for a few seconds. It's great for a few uses, but it's mainly just an AoE attack. It does like meh the damage. What would happen if we, like, all of a sudden, if the world suddenly developed another monarchy? I think it could be interesting to see, like, how it reacts to that. Time to destroy a wall. Thankfully, the lilies just reset every 30 seconds, so I don't have to worry about using a viable resource like the MP. Actually, decent healing. Maybe we could get to a blood lily. Oh, I've been getting swung on this whole time. Holy shit. hopefully nobody's hearing the YouTube video in the background. Because I don't think it's loud, but then again, nobody's in here, so really it doesn't matter.
The first hour I downloaded.
Wow.
We have our own little
Matter if it's in vertical?
I don't even know.
Back in the day when they actually tried to make elemental, doesn't matter. One of the debuffs we've got is fire resistance down. I'm like, wouldn't you just do vulnerability at this point? It's like, vulnerability just does basically the same thing. It's just not that hyper specific. Okay. More Allegan's Tombstones of Poetics. Alright, let's see. How many do I have now? Oh, we are so close. We are so close. Alright, well, before we do that, I am going to take a short intermission. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. Just really had to take a minute. doing this one, we should have enough to finish up the Manderville weapon for Astrologian. Why do people keep insulting that man?
Biden?
Yeah.
Biden kind of helping you with
Me. What am I looking at right now? Yo, some people are wild, man. People are wild. Okay, it's the first near automata thing. Ooh, if they're cutscenes, that means somebody has done this before. Ooh, that means more tombstones. I just don't know what you spend aesthetics and heliometry on. Okay, cool. Yes, a bonus of 50 tombstones. Tombstones is gonna be given. Okay, awesome. Again, that's something that's really smart that Final Fantasy XIV does, is that it promotes doing stuff with people, with helping people through content, because you get more prizes for doing so. Okay, you can put it a little louder.
No, it's okay.
Okay, well, it looks like the internet's back. Sorry about this, gang. But like I said, there's also just nobody here, so it's kind of whatever. All right, we're just gonna. Don't want anybody to see my password, even though they can't see it written out. It's still just like. Wait, what? How is that possible? Oh my god. Today's just really gonna test my patience, isn't it?
I know. It's okay.
It is what it is. Okay, that's back up and running. Hopefully it doesn't go down again. Hopefully being the keyword here. Okay, come on. Good. Alright, there we go. Now, folks, this is what you get for having Spectrum. Spectrum is, in fact, the worst. We even get the good stuff. Starting to wonder if a 6-hour stream was the smartest idea. No. I don't regret it. Never regret your decisions. You know? Said I was going to do a 6-hour stream. I'm going to do a 6-hour stream. We're going to see how successful this is.
That's okay.
Okay, so that seems like it went a lot rougher than it should have. And again, the other thing that I'm surprised people think like Final Fantasy XIV is gonna be dead, the community is honestly one of the best ones out there. Like, people are so understanding about, like, oh, if you're new, like, yeah, no, of course you won't know how. Like, oh, something happened? Like, okay, no worries. What the hell just happened? Christine? Do you check if any of the plugs came out? Because my second stream... okay, never mind. Second stream back.
I got how
Dive and yeah, no. Again, the thing I really like about this raid is that like it actually does matter like what team you're on. You really do have to pay attention to that. Because this whole section, like you actually can't damage anything that is your team's specific enemy. Because like I'm starting to make mistakes because I'm pushing buttons like I'm on my white mage setup. I gotta start setting up a unit. I gotta set up. Like, yeah, it's too close to the tank cluster. Yeah, too close to the tank cluster. It's really close. Oh, I don't have enough MP. That's why my trick is breaking. Honestly, what I might do is just, I might just start, making YouTube videos. Now we can assist. It is dead though, so yeah, y'all walk away winners. I've got normal sized legs, guys. Y'all are playing like the long-legged races. God damn it. That always trips. That mechanic always trips me up. Every time. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot to look at, but like once you get used to it, like this is actually pretty. This is honestly still a better one. Hey, Scaly. No, this is Final Fantasy 14. This is I'm doing a 6-hour stream for today for Final Fantasy 14 stuff because one, I want to get through some of the story, and two, honestly, I just want to enjoy myself. And currently we are doing I'm currently doing my dailies. And this is the Nier Automata. This is the first of the like 3 different Nier Automata based raids for the game. Yeah, this section's a little high octane, honestly. Like it can pretty much mess with you if you're not aware of what rave parties are in semi-idle games. Semi-idle game? What do you mean semi-idle? No, sir, this is an active raid. Cool. Whew. Alright, there's that. Yeah, I don't need striking. Snacks.
The snacks are here.
I'm sorry, sir. Have you never played Final Fantasy XIV? I'm a healer. I'm not supposed to move unless there's going to be an attack on me. My job is to keep everybody else alive.
Your job is also to get yelled at while everybody goes, heals, heals, I need heals.
Yeah, that's true too. Good sir, 5 feet is the difference between life and death in this game. And I'd rather be on the right side of that 5 feet. Okay, that's one of the cleaner runs. This is turning into one of the cleaner runs of this section. Yeah, this raid has a bad reputation for like being very, very annoying because like it's so easy to die in this raid. Because like every enemy has like some trick that like makes it so damn near impossible to deal with. An acid trip on attack. Yeah, I won't lie. That is kind of an issue in the alliance raids. Yeah, because you've got literally like, oh fuck, let's see, 2 healers per team plus 5 DPS per team. What do you think? It's 5 DPS, 8 people per. So yeah, with 24 people, yeah, that is kind of a lot to deal with at once. It is time for the most gentlemanly of dances. Oh my god, there's actually somebody in here called Florida Man who is involved, who is... And again, gotta love this community. You look like a male boy who got forcefully drafted into a military conflict and never got... Go to hell, never got laid! I will have you know, this is a Charlian healer's outfit. I specifically designed this glamour setup. Of course, I have probably better looking ones, if I'm being completely honest. I just really like this one, so I kind of made it for some reason. Yep, time to book it. Yep, alright. Oh, he does? Huh. I did not know that. I'll talk to Silver about it, honestly, if he wants to play. Wow. Yeah, there's some real body horror in this. This is what I saved all my bucks for. Yeah, basically, like I said, this is the first of the 3. This is one of the near automata-based raids that they added into the game. You know, there's actually a Rathalos raid in this game too. Yeah, exactly. Like, and honestly, the Rathalos raid is kind of fun. You get to, like, if you clear it enough times, you actually get to get a Rathalos mount. I have not done that myself yet. I want to do it though, because I think it would be kind of awesome to have a Rathalos mount. That way I can ride the Rathalos. Yes, exactly. He cannot ride me. I will ride him. Yeah. Keep yucking it up, asshole. It only happened a couple of times. That gets tallies. How many times it happened? Yeah, this is where things get really chaotic. Like, if I wasn't used to seeing this so much, I would absolutely lose my mind right now. You know what? Fair. We should always try to remember the funnies. But also just like, you're an ass for consistently remembering that. I have all of this stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got all of this stuff, honestly, so I can Good lord. And there we go. We finally have enough. And now for the best weapon in the game. And then I just have to do this 3 more times. Like, you don't remember me getting fisted by more. Sir, just because I remember it does not mean I bring it up to you. Yeah, right. There's that too. Yeah, and that was pretty funny. All right, shut up. You've made your point, asshole. Are you watching product placements? Are you watching the ads that you don't pay? That like.
I wanted to learn about Japanese phones.
Can you check if the snacks are outside?
Probably, yeah. We could have. Would you ever go back to a physical keyboard in T9?
I might be willing. I might be willing.
I feel like I'd also be willing because physical keyboards were the shit. Like,
See,
scans in the game?
No. In the chat.
Were made something to block twice.
Negative 54 Thunder Res. And again, I would laugh at that if you didn't survive it. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like, there was something about, like, there is a nostalgia to, like, flip phones and all that stuff. My thing is just imagine typing anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to write the way I do on the phone. With the T9.
Funny was. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot that you literally claimed godhood and then immediately got smacked down for it. You're just like, I am immortal, and you know, you being a bastard and reminding people of that still hurts, you know. So Nogur is not a flea mutt. He is a well-designed monster. Better than filthy dragons. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I always manage to get sniped. Yeah, I have a massive target on my ass every time. Even the elephant people are judging. Now, you don't have to remind me. That sound. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is styrofoam. Jesus Christ, Scaly, that is so hyper specific.
What?
You just told me your outfit screams I'm the third player in an MMO-based anime who's gonna get off in season 2 for plot development because the writer of Board One got bored one day.
Oh, that's what you get for wearing a red shirt, man.
I'm not wearing a red shirt.
You're wearing a red shirt.
He's talking about my character in the game.
I mean, red shirt does scream, dies halfway through the mission.
My character isn't wearing a red shirt.
Are we not all playing characters in this MMO called Outside, called Life?
I will make...
No! Don't do it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What did we learn?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
Ow!
You okay?
My little feet. My feet.
Your little feeties?
Here.
What did we learn?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Apologies for the noise. The task that I said that I would get done is getting done today. Because I can't buy furniture and just let the box sit there. Alright.
Look at all these holes.
Yep, gravity's a bit... Oh, that is such a cool looking weapon.
I'll take your word for it.
The maxed out Manderville Astrologian arms. A Mandervillus Torquetum. Or Torquetum. Now I just have to do this entire quest chain 3 more times. Because I don't have craftable weapons for the blue mage.
I thought you were a healer.
Madam, whenever a blue mage is playable, I will play the blue mage. But unfortunately, this game doesn't let the blue mage do anything. So, for most of the content, I have to be a healer.
Alright, so I don't think this is a real wood table.
Did you think it would be?
I hope that it wouldn't be like, you know, this. Well, it'll serve its purposes. Look at this is just a coffee table that we got a lid with for now. And this will be a coffee table that we got a lid with.
Oh. Now I get to view more Godberg.
Ugh, where's the instructions?
You are watching this recording, and I must assume you have successfully brought the Mandeville weaponry to its complete state.
Okay.
Allow me then to share some of the philosophy that went into the weapon's creation.
6, 5.
As I explained in my previous story, the many worlds upon which we Mandevillians resided were laid to waste by an inexplicable catastrophe. The final days, one must imagine. Peace reigns upon this star for now. We can never know when or what manner of chaos might threaten our tranquil lives. Thus did I endeavor to forge armaments with the power to repel any threat, no matter how dire. However, in the wrong hands, such powerful weapons may exacerbate the very problem that we created to solve. Sadly, my long search for worthy wielders, those possessed of both martial excellence and unyielding moral fortitude, has failed. I am left with no choice but to destroy my triumphant works. Yep. In the hopes that a deserving hero will one day emerge, I have decided to leave the secrets of their manufacture to my heirs. By necessity, the process must be rendered cryptic, lest these potent armaments be too readily attained. The fact that you are watching this proves you had the wisdom to pierce my elaborate obfuscations and the discipline to retrace the grueling steps of my smithing saga. I have faith in your judgment. Do what is just and entrust the Mandeville weaponry to those who champion the ideals of peace. I mean... Ah, there he is. That got a little too serious. Do you want help?
No.
You sure?
Yes. I grown up.
What has we learned? Gravity's a bitch. Oh, sweetie, before you get really settled into it, can you get me a bottle of water?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, that looks fancy.
No.
Yeah. I get to mess with stuff.
You've been exempted from helping under the caveat that you don't make me feel nauseous with the styrofoam back.
Deal.
I'd like to think that was a good ask.
It is. Still gonna do it though. With that. There we go, baby.
Pay no attention to the sound of the here. You are here.
Hey, Sandon, how's it going? Alright. Let's see, I need to... Like, yeah, that's understandable given this game, given the game running and I'm running on a laptop. Huh?
Duncan?
What are you and the jokes today?
Are you saying that I'm not funny?
Did I say that?
You're saying what's with the jokes?
Yeah, no, you don't usually get jokes. Alright. That is weird. Stream always acts up for some reason. Alright, this feels a little more appropriate. Hmm? What's up? Sweetie, what's up?
Okay, so apparently this is garbage.
What happened?
I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. And the board has been scratched twice, and now there's a big hole. There's a big small.
Are you sure you're looking at the right piece?
Yup, this is A.
I forgot how you get ventures. Now, first and foremost, let's put something up here, and there we go. Okay, I moved to my computer. Oh my god, there's no sound again? Are you serious? What the hell is going on? I swear to you, I don't understand what's happening here. Because everything's up. Everything's on for me. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not sure why there's no... Yeah, I know I'm dead silent. He's muted, so what the hell's going on here? Honestly, I might want to give up Streamlabs, and I might actually want to switch over to OBS at this point, because it's just like...
That's the one that Rachel used, right?
OBS, I mean, I would imagine, yeah. We got it. I'm always having issues with this stuff for some reason. Like, I never understand why. Hello? Is that any better? Yeah, I don't know, like... Yeah, at this stage of the game, I might want to just cancel my Streamlabs subscription and move over to OBS, because that might make things easier for me.
That's part of streaming. It's a learning process.
Yeah. I can't exactly keep streaming if, like, everything's muted. Yeah, it Let me see if I can figure something out. Yeah. Go to advanced audio settings. Advanced audio. Yeah, I really can't figure out what the hell's going on here.
Can you go out and come back in?
I mean, I can try, yeah. This is so weird, though. I hate this so much. If Streamlabs shows you have sound but Twitch isn't picking it up, the issue likely lies with your audio settings within Streamlabs. Double check that your audio source is selected correctly, is it muted, and then you set put to monitor and output in your audio mixer settings to ensure Twitch. Also check your Twitch settings, make sure your audio source isn't. Okay, so looks like we're gonna spend some of this okay.
Step one done.
Yeah, okay, so there's that. Advanced.